Hey guys, today we are talking about theoretical probability, and I have the formula for theoretical probability at the top of the page, and it says the probability of A is equal to the number of outcomes of event A divided by the total number of outcomes. Okay, so what do you do with this? Well, let's look at this visual right here. And I have in the rectangle total possible outcomes, okay? Within that rectangle, I have an oval of event A. Notice that these three dots inside event A are also within the rectangle of total possible outcomes. So you can see that everything in event A is also included in total possible outcomes. And you can look at probability also in terms of a number line. And if I have the probability of something equal to 0, that means it is not going to happen. And I used to say to my students, what is the probability of me giving you homework tonight? And they would be like, Miss Walsh, it would be very close to 1, meaning that is certain to happen. Okay, so if something has a probability of 1, you're pretty much assured that it is going to happen. Probability of 0 would be if I said, what is the probability on July 4th in Florida for there to be a blizzard? Well, I would say that would be definitely a 0. For Florida to get a blizzard in January would be close to 0, let alone in July, one of the hottest months of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. So we can also look at the probability of 1/2. And probability of 1/2 could be, what is the probability that I will have orange juice with my breakfast this morning? Well, sometimes I have orange juice and sometimes I don't. So the probability could be pretty close to 1/2. Okay, so these are all ways to look at probability. We can look at it with this visual here with the rectangle, or we can look at it as a number line. And whenever we talk about probability, it is always a number between 0 and 1 on a number line. It is always going to be a number between 0 and 1 on a number line. It is a fraction. And it is a fraction less than or equal to 1, but greater than or equal to 0. It's always in that vicinity on a number line. So let's look at our first example. And our first example says, you roll a 6-sided die, and they ask us to find the probability of rolling a 5. Okay, well, I'm going to look at this and say, okay, the probability of rolling a 5 is, and I'm going to use this formula right here, and the total number of outcomes in event A, well, I know that a 6-sided number die only has 1 5. So total number of outcomes would be 6 because it is a 6-sided die, but there is only 1 5 on the 6-sided die, so that would be 1 6, and that is my answer for A. And then B would be, it says you roll a 6-sided die and they want you to find the probability of rolling an even number. Well, we're just going to use our handy dandy formula again. And the number of outcomes in event A, well, event A is in the even numbers on a 6-sided die, which are 2, 4, and 6. So that's 3 numbers. It's a 6-sided die, so that's 6 numbers, and that reduces to 1/2. And there you have it, our lesson today on theoretical probability. You have a very good day. Blessings, my friend. And just keep working with this probability. The more you do it, the easier it comes. You can be that smart kid sitting in the class. God bless and take care.